getting shredded and a 3-day fast. Hello all, back in the gym. So today, or if you guys have been following along, for the past couple of weeks, one of my goals is to get really shredded. For this summer, like last summer I had the same goal, but I think I fell, like I was pretty close to it, but I didn't get as shredded as I wanted to get. And for whatever reason, it feels like getting shredded has become a harder task for me this year. Maybe it's just in my head. Maybe my body dysmorphia is at an all-time high. Or maybe I'm eating too much and don't want to admit it. Or I'm working out less intense than I used to and I don't want to admit it. Or I'm becoming old. But whatever the reason might be, the goal is still the goal, and what must be done needs to be done. And I am keeping a focus on doing things that get my heart rate high. So doing like circuit style training, which I do a lot of anyway, but by reducing the rest periods, by going up in weight, by doing things faster, by doing more volume and stuff, I'm able to increase the total calories burnt. And yeah, so yesterday I did a lot of like Stairmaster, if you guys watched the video, like Stairmaster kettlebell circuits. So today I'm starting off with sled circuits, probably going to do some abs after, might do some Stairmaster depending on how exhausted I feel after everything that I do before that. But yeah, in general the idea is to keep my heart rate high, burn a ton of calories, and go home. So this is the first circuit. This is the fifth set of the first circuit. So doing reverse sled drags to start. I'm actually trying to keep a fairly low rest period, but that intro took longer than I wanted it to take. But it is what it is. Usually while doing the reverse sled, I'm holding the TRX handles, but opted to go with the dip belt today to kind of take my arms and back out of the equation during the reverse drag and make it more of a leg, like it's already a leg focus movement, but by taking the arms out of the equation, it becomes even more so leg dominant movement, which burns the quads quite a bit. Then for the second movement, doing 8 gorilla rows with the kettlebells, using two 62-pound, 28-kilogram kettlebells. And then doing push-ups for 8 with my hands on the kettlebell. So yeah, doing this for now. That was my 5th set. Probably going to do one more and on to the next circuit. For the next sled circuit, I don't know if it's noticeable yet, but I've gone quite a bit heavier. I have 6 plates on the sled. I was saying earlier that I wanted to keep rest periods low, but something within me wanted to go heavy. So it's been slightly longer, well, not super long. It's still like a minute or under between sets. I kind of wanted to do back to back without any rest. But since I'm going heavy, I've had to take a slightly longer between sets. In any case, for the second movement, or starting the second circuit with sled rows, and on sled rows, 6 plates, at least on this turf and on this sled, isn't the easiest. Along with the sled, it has to be slightly over 315 pounds, I would say. Then sled push back with my arms outstretched. Then the two 62-pound, 28-kilogram kettlebells, doing 3 clean and push presses. After 3 each side of that, or 3 of that, not each side, then using two 25-pound kettlebells, keeping my heart rate going with light weight, but doing alternate shoulder presses for 12. So yeah, that's extremely taxing. Heart rate is at like 168 at the end of the circuit. That was my fourth circuit, or fourth set of the circuit. Going to do one more set. And I might just move into some abs after. But let's see how I feel after the last one. Decided to move into some abs. I definitely think I'm getting more under the weather as time progresses. Like, I was able to ride an endorphin high through the sled, but man, it's so annoying. Like, I used to be someone who never got sick, and then or even like somewhat ill, and now I'm, I don't know, it's since starting the YouTube channel, I've gotten sick at least 4 times, which is annoying as all hell. Anyway, it is what it is. Probably not going to do Stairmaster or anything, but we'll get to the end when the time comes. Right now, it's abs. So doing lying alternate cable knee raises. So doing this for 10, targeting the lower abs and hip flexors. Mimics raising the leg while having to take steps or strides while running. And the stronger and more conditioned your hip flexors are, it makes you better at raising your leg up, which should lead to a better walking and running stride, or any sort of activity really that requires lifting up the leg. Ah, after 10 each side, doing 10 sit-ups. So having the cable fastened to your legs while doing it kind of acts as a, I don't know, like a foothold, kind of like in the decline bench sit-ups and stuff, like, or any decline bench machine. It gives you a place to kind of wrap your legs around to hold you in place. Having my feet in the cables kind of has a similar effect where it anchors me. Ugh. So yeah, doing 10 knee raises and 10 sit-ups for the first set of ab exercises. That was my third set. Going to do one more and then probably do one more or two more ab supersets. For the next ab exercise, keeping the focus on the lower abs and hip flexors and not really supersetting. I thought I'd superset, but there's not really anything in the vicinity that I really want to superset and can record easily. Like, I could do sit-ups over there, but then I would have to move the camera and stuff, which is kind of annoying. But so essentially what I'm doing is straight leg knee raises for 10. And so with this particular contraption, because it has like a Bosu ball on the back, like your back has like a surface that it can bend on. And so when your spine curves, it kind of like stretches out the abs a little bit more, which I think is really good. I think really good muscular development comes from really full stretch of the muscle that you're working instead of doing like a limited range reps. Like, can you get muscle development from like not full range of motion? Yes, but then your muscle ends up getting strong in the limited range of motion, and then it becomes weak at the extremities, and then you end up looking good but not being able to move right, if that makes sense. Like, you'll notice people with really strong benches not really be able to dumbbell press, or even end up injuring themselves when they have to do something that gets their pecs into the full range of motion. Anyway, next set. and not necessarily stopping at 10 reps, kind of going till I feel a good burn. Anyway, that was my fourth set. Going to do one more, then probably one or two more ab exercises. For the final ab exercise, doing landmine side to side swings. So I have no weight on the landmine, and I'm going to keep my arms outstretched, and then essentially, and I'm like kind of cross. I don't know what this grip is called. Like you can't hold it like this, but then I feel like it's uneven. So by going cross, I can keep it even. So arms outstretched and swing, targeting the obliques. You can opt to reset each time or swing this kind of in a rhythm. Doing 10 reps of that, and then going to take a short rest and then do it all over again. I really hope to achieve my best physique this summer. I'm optimistic. I just can't lose sight of the goal and stuff like that. There have been a few things on my mind that I want to do that I've kind of been putting off as a result of, like, I don't know, just being unsure and not wanting to break out of my rhythm. Like, one of the things I want to do is like a 3-day fast. Like, I've done a 24 or 20, like a 24, 25-hour fast in the past, but I've never gone for multiple days. And so I want to do a 3-day fast at least once this year. So that's one of my goals. But I don't want to like take a break from working out and during whenever I'm fasting. So that's one goal. The other goal is, like I said, to get really lean. As I've been discussing with my friends more often, the likelihood that we'll be doing a Spartan race this year seems to keep increasing. So probably we'll do one of those, but don't know how I'll log that. I might have to get a GoPro and see if it's okay for me to record it while running, which will be cool. You won't get to, like, the thing with the GoPro is you don't get to see a lot of me. I don't know if anyone cares, but it will give an idea of what the course looks like, etc. But yeah, those are just 3 goals, right? So Spartan race, uh, a Spartan race, or what else? Getting shredded and a 3-day fast. Oh, so yeah. That was my second set. I'm going to do at least 2 more, and that'll probably be it for the workout today. The hat has covered my face for most of this video, but trust me, there's nothing good to look at least right now. In any case, that's all for today's video. Yes, tomorrow my friends and I plan to go to my favorite gym, so that'll be fun. I usually like to take my mace there when I go, so, and then I get to swim and all that good stuff. It's usually a nice little time with the homies. Anyway, that's all for today's video. See you all tomorrow.